Hello everybody and welcome at Supernovae Productions channel. I'm Supernova78 and I will take you today on a journey to Kerbal Cosmos. At least a small corner of it. We are playing KSP2 today and going to try out the new DLC update of Exploration. This update has fixed a lot of bugs that came with the original KSP2 release from February last year, and well, it made the gameplay a lot more playable than it was. So let's give it a quick start, and here in the main menu you go from single player. And then you end up here with a campaign and your sandboxes, and we're gonna start a new campaign. Well, here you have a sandbox and exploration. We are going for the exploration, and we go name this campaign Supernova. And my numlock is not on here. Yeah, okay, it's not working. Then via the okay, 78. Good. We're gonna pick a flag. A company flag, and we're gonna set our company colors. And as I am from the Netherlands, I always like to have the orange color. And let's start this campaign. Yeah, I'm going to overwrite this campaign, so yes, please confirm. Okay, and loading. The introduction movie. One moment.
Your new space program, leaping forward into the cosmos. Since the dawn of Kerbal kind, we have looked to the sky and wondered what sublime mysteries lie hidden in the darkness, like jewels never beheld. These untold treasures may soon reveal themselves due to the firts recently founded Kerbal Space Program.
Oh my! I think that might have been the only copy of the orientation film. Hold on! Slides, somewhere! Welcome to your first day running the Kerbal Space Program. This campus hosts the greatest ever gathering of astronomers, astronauts, and engineers. After years of focused effort, this collection of geniuses has created several very impressive buildings. We believe we have all the necessary pieces to take our first steps off the ground. The best way to advance our technologies further is to get up there and learn by doing. All we need now is somebody to show us how to put all these parts together. Well, we also need somebody to help us out with the flying. We need a lot of help, actually. That's why you're here. My name is Paige, by the way. If you need any hints, feel free to visit me over at the training center. Everything in there is well padded, so it's a great place to get up and running. Welcome aboard!
With that out of the way, now we really can build and fly. So, well, a lot of page again. Gonna get rid of that. Yes, gonna tell me, show you the buildings around. Yes, there's the fab. So okay, yeah, okay. Let's get rid of that, and we're going for mission control. We're gonna pick up ourselves a mission, and oh my god, there we have page again. Okay, first mission, time to launch the Kerbal Space Program. We're gonna fly a vessel at least 10 kilometers above the ground. Well, that should be doable. Okay, then this is the tech tree, and here we're gonna spend or earn science points so we can build ourselves a more capable rocket and to reach further into the Kerbal system. So I'm now checking all of those if to find something of an heat shield, because we're gonna need that quite. Yeah, there we have it, survivability. So that's in the second. Okay, that's 1, 2, 3 rows from where I am now. Okay. Well, let's start to build a vehicle and get it some points. Because yeah, without the heat shield there is no way we're gonna go orbit, or at least we're gonna return our vehicle and our Kerbal safely to the ground. So let's start. Oh my god, Paige is here also. Okay, let's start. Parachute, capsule, yes, and then we're gonna do a decoupler. Okay, a tank. I'm gonna go for the small one, I think. Yeah. Bang. Okay. Engine. That looked funny. Okay, that's better. One engine under it, and well, there's nothing more left to add, so we're gonna pick Jebediah. First flight, yes, of course. Launch. Okay, Paige is starting to get annoying. Yeah. Come on. Okay, let's light this candle. Oh yeah, candle. Tea light. Party cracker. Party candle on the cake. Something like that. And there we finally are. Okay. That was it. Let's drop the weight. 4.7. Oh, okay, I think I'm gonna regret the decision of the small fuel tank. If I see my speed dropping, and no, we're not gonna make it to the 10,000 meters. Yeah, there we go. 7,000. That was that it was. Okay. So we started recording here as the mission is not a total failure, of course, because we are here to gather science points, and we're gonna get some science points, even here on the launch pad. So let's go EVA. Hello Jebediah. Okay, not sure if the texture is that realistic to let me drop through those gaps there, so I'm gonna be careful. Okay, turn the right point. Yeah, thank you Jebediah. And we're gonna let him do a surface survey. And done. And let's see what that will bring us on science points, so we can shop around in the tech tree. So with F you can grab, with the B you board your capsule back in, and there have we a page again, la 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 la, and let's no, recover the vessel first, yeah. Oh man, Paige. Okay, yes, yeah, the tanks was destroyed, okay, and yeah, let's go to mission control. And indeed, mission is still open. So we have to go with the bigger tank, that's for sure. Well, let's see if we have some points, and yes, we have 24. That's 22 more than we left this menu the last time with. So yeah, let's do the aerodynamics and stability, so we can eat our way to the survivability and we can go orbital. So back to the VAP, and we select the bigger tank this time. So there we go, all again. Capsule. And let's do the decoupler first. Exactly, thank you. Mid-size tank. Swivel underneath it. Parachute on top of it. Well, what can we add to it? We had some stability fins. Is that... Why not? Yeah, looks great. So, second attempt, let's go. Keep going. Let's lean into the east a little bit. Yeah, let's drop the weight so we can... Oh no. I forgot to stage my parachutes. But we reached the 10 kilometers, so we are fine. Mission succeeded. And the parachute will be just fine, I think, on this speed. So let's prepare for a nice and smooth touchdown, and gathering another load of mission points this time. Some nice view of the moon, but that's gonna be for another episode. So let's see if we can make it the splash landing on the water. And as you can see, it looks like we're gonna hit the water close to our boat dock. So we are gonna go for a nice splashdown. Well, parachute should be open at 1000 meters, so yes, it does. It works. We're gonna time warp till the landing, otherwise we are going to look for this for another 5 minutes, and I'm not sure it's that entertaining. $100 meters to go. Mark, and woohoo! Splashdown! So we're gonna send out Jebediah. Oh no, we have Bob in it already. Some kind of reason he keeps choosing Bob. Well, Bob is gonna take a water sample here. As you can see here, Kerbals are able to float around in the water. So put your sample away and back into the capsule. Look at our science and recovering the vessel. So we're going back to mission control now and see if our mission has been completed. Well, you have to click submit here, and then some guy named Kerbin is gonna talk a lot to you. So yeah, we were successful and lots of other stuff. So first mission completed. So after this one has been marked down, we are now gonna see here pop up a new mission, and let's select that one. Out of the atmosphere. It's about 70 kilometers up, and further no any extra climbing. So Okay, we're gonna buy around with our deserved science points, and first we're gonna take the survivability, making us a heat shield, solid fuel boosters. We're gonna need that to get higher into the atmosphere. Then environmental science is always nice to keep the points coming in. Well, yeah, then I can choose for an antenna, so we are able to transfer the data to space. So we are back in the VAP. You see already I have already completed the rocket. It's a parachute, capsule, decoupler, or sorry, science box, decoupler, 3 tanks under it, and a solid rocket booster. So let's launch this thing and see how high we are going to get with this one. Okay, the mission is to reach atmosphere, so that's 70 kilometers above the ground. That's where the influence of the atmosphere stops playing a part on our Kerbal. And there is the liquid fuel stage. On the left side on your screen you can see the nav ball. That's your navigation tool, and right under there you can see your an AP and an PA, and that's your apoapsis and periapsis, and those gonna tell you how high you are above Kerbin, and if you are getting any close to any orbital position. The apoapsis is the site where we are now accelerating to. It's the highest point. If we stop the motor now, we will be stopping at 50 kilometers height and then drop back to Kerbin. And now we are definitely going to reach space. But as you can see, the periapsis is long not far off the 100 kilometers above Kerbin's Kerbin surface. So yes, we're not gonna make that with this rocket, but we're gonna complete this mission and we're gonna collect the points. So we are dropping our fuel tank as they are depleted, and we're gonna do some science here. First use of the science box. So definitely it's gonna give us some points, and we're gonna transmit it this time, as we have now one antenna and some batteries, so we have the possibility to do that. May something happen with the capsule on re-entry, these points are in. But the extra bonus is always if you bring back your vehicle to collect all your science points on the ground. So this is the map, and we are on the blue line, and the red spot is gonna tell me exactly where I'm gonna crash if I'm not gonna do something to prevent it. Of course we have a parachute, so that will be the solution for a return to Kerbal. So we're gonna make sure we are retrograde pointed, and that only will help if you're not in time warp, otherwise your vehicle will not move. And now it's time for re-entry. Well, here we are, inside, back in the atmosphere of Kerbal. So for the first time now also this game has heat. Well, heat is playing a part now in the game. Before you could re-entry anybody of Kerbal solar system, and you would never encounter any re-entry plasma or heat generating braking speeds. So we're already on 15 kilometers an hour and still going through. Yes, okay, so now hopefully the parachutes are, yes, able to deploy. We're not too fast to deploy them. So they will do their work at 2.5 kilometers height. And then the main chute will kick in at 1 kilometer height. To have this, I think, will be a splashdown again. But now on the other side of Kerbal. I think we traveled about a quarter of the planet. Waiting for the main chute to deploy. Yes, there it is. And this one would slow him down to a nice 9 to 8 meters per second. Touchdown in the water. You can have them worse. So a little bit of time warp to make this video a little bit more attractive, to keep the pace in it. And there we have it, splashdown. So we're gonna EVA for extra points and extra samples. Maybe this is gonna bring us more science points because we are now in another body of water, or maybe the ocean counts for the whole planet the same. We are gonna find it out soon. Back in your vehicle. Oh, this they have done nice. The EVA button just next to across to close another box. Well, science we have. So let's recover the vessel and well, collect the science points. Let's see what we have. So first to mission control to end up our mission. We click submit and we will see that we have succeeded our mission and that we have a big future or something blah 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 in front of us. Just you can imagine it or you can read the text. If I have more time I will definitely jump in there, but not at this point still. Oh, another textbooks. And there we are. Mission completed. It shows an orbit, but it wasn't an orbit, but okay. Probably we're gonna get the same if we have reached orbit. So what will be the new mission now? Downsheet test. Okay, that's just basically landing in the water, what we have done already 2 times, so thank you for the points for that. And this, yeah, often, yeah, there is a orbit Kerbin. So let's go to the tech tree. Well, we can buy up almost, yeah, probably anything, so we're gonna take them all as soon as possible. I'm not sure about the struts if we're gonna need them, but everything is looking very, very steady, no wobbling, and but I have not used the radial decouplers, so let's wait for that until we give any judgment on improvement of the game. So I think that's about it. So let's wrap it up here and start building for our next mission to orbit and land in the water. Should be nice as well. So this rocket is a little bit bigger now. It's the same concept, only now it has a full large solid fuel booster rocket. It's not the fastest, but it's gaining speed now. It is pretty well. I think we're gonna make it. Booster ignition, and second phase. We're now on liquid fuel. Again, I am totally focusing on the nav ball when I'm flying. I'm totally focusing to keep it steady, keep it right, and climb up slowly to the orange border of the nav ball. I try to reach about 25 kilometers height to aim on the 45-degree line. Okay, last tank, and now see if we can make it to orbit. So I'm gonna take a look on our velocity, and if I look to our velocity, we're on 1400, 1500 meters per second, and if I look to our delta V, we are at 527. And if I calculate that and keep in mind that we are only at 50 kilometers in height, so still in the atmosphere, we're not gonna make orbit. No, unfortunately. So yeah, we can do some science and get the best out of it. And of course we have also our mission to complete to land in the water, so we are not empty-handed here, totally not. So we're gonna squeeze everything out to see where we can land, and probably if we're gonna do some survey there, it's gonna give us also some points because we are on a totally other part of Kerbin. So let's hope and see what this mission we can milk out of it. So yeah, the main goal has maybe gone lost, but in this game there are also some second
second stuff to do to gain some points. So let's discouple our last engine stage and fuel tank, as we are going to prepare for a re-entry through the atmosphere. So I'm gonna try to throw it off with a little spin. And look how nice. And we are going to prepare for some serious heat shield action. And let's hope for a landing spot in the water. Oh, nice! There we have our fuel stage coming very uncomfortably close, flying by. It was burning up as well. It's burned up. There it disappeared. So let's see if we can make a nice. Yeah, I see some shore, and we are above the water, so we're fine. We're doing great. Okay, let's splash down this can. It's time to prepare the parachutes. Oh, not working. Oh damn. Both parachutes are not working. Okay, we splashed but survived. And we're about 100 meters below sea level in the water. This seems to be the first glitch. Very strange. We should not have survived this. But we still have Bob. Okay, this is interesting. Well, let's see if we can still refly Bob. But the mission is, I think, a failed one. Yeah. Yeah, also the secondary is not completed, and that should be, landing in the water should be efficient enough to finish this one off. But it didn't checkmark this down, so we're gonna do the whole mission again, unfortunately. Well, let's see if we can get some tech. Let's see. Always nice to have some RCS control. So back to the mission again. Well, this time I am going a little bit bigger. 2 side boosters. So this should be efficient to reach orbit, in my opinion. So let's see if I am right. And there we go. It's a pity we have a nighttime lounge, but Okay, booster and... Okay, yeah, thank you. One was a little bit sticky. Well, so far it looks quite smooth going. And just calculating, we have still half a tank left, then we have another tank. So yes, this must be an orbital flight. If we're not screwing this up. Okay, saving some fuel for closer to the Apiopsis. Now we're looking great. So let's prepare our circular burn. So, and there we go. I'm gonna need the apoapsis in front of me, so if I see it slowly coming closer to me, I'm fine. If it's running away from me too fast, I'm not fine. But this looks pretty nice. Gonna need our second stage tank in a moment. Yep. And there is the decoupling and ignition of the second stage. Also, our periapsis is now starting to climb out of the negative numbers. And we are now in the positive and almost circular, and there you have it. We are officially in a circular orbit outside of the Kerbins atmosphere. So this is our vehicle left. So with this we can continue our journey if we want to. So this is the way how you put yourself in an orbit, and this is the point, if you have still fuel left, to reach out for the moon with that fuel. But first we are gonna take some science. And doesn't look any science is coming in, so probably we have done this with the last mission already. Well, this shot I just want to share with you for the beauty of it, and just if you can imagine what this game can become. when all the other stuff is added to this game. Can you imagine going mining, resource mining, colonization, interstellar? There is still a lot coming. And also we are start coming home. First I'm going to try to circleize or orbit with perfection. So I'm trying to get the apoapsis and the periapsis on the same distance from the planet. And then after demonstrating that, it's time to go home and collect those points and see if we can go for the next milestone. And probably that's gonna be aiming for the moon. And to be honest, that's when things are getting interesting in my point of view. But okay, let's go back to the flight. As you see, I am now burning retrograde, and we are having a landing point on Kerbal. That purple square marker on the globe is their Kerbal Space Center, and I'm going to try to land as close by to it and hopefully do it with a splashdown, so we can complete both missions in one mission. So I'm gonna try to get rid of our empty not empty tank, but we're not gonna use it anymore. We have burned enough fuel from it, and we are now on a safe landing trajectory. As long as our parachutes worked this time and not glitch out on us like the last time. But yeah, in that case, just make sure you make enough quick save so you can return to that point and see how it behaves a try later. Most of the time that will fix your problems. So our last science, and as we take it high in the atmosphere, within the atmosphere, we are now definitely going to get some points, and we are transmitting them in case the parachutes are failing us again. And then we're gonna make ourselves ready for the re-entry. So that's a very scary sight. That was about 3 meters. Okay, maybe I have to rethink my discoupling procedures I use. Okay, so we are now heating up in the atmosphere, and this is going to be our final landing for today. Yeah, I think this game has very much potential. To be honest, yeah, sometimes there are funny things happening, but if you quick save, you can return to your latest quick save, restart it, and most of the times your problems are gone. So it will improve. I just understood next week we're gonna have a new update with some fixtures of some yeah, most annoying bugs. Only the fairing heating bug is not in that fix yet. And in those 2 hours of playtime, we only encountered one glitch, and that was the parachute glitch we saw in the last landing attempt. So I really enjoyed playing the game now. If I have to compare this my experience from February, it's really enjoyable now. And the nice thing now, we have finally something, some missions, so we have a purpose to go somewhere. And finally we have a landing in the water, and we're gonna complete all our missions at once. So that means we're gonna have some chance to shop around royally in the technical tree map. And there's the main chute also working. Nice. So we ended up 2.5 hours of play time with just one glitch. And splashdown. So EVA, gonna take a water sample, of course. So let's go back inside again. Okay. And let's recover this vessel. Yes, both missions are completed. Let's first collect our secondary mission. But it's pretty strange that we just received this award now, like we have already been splashing down in the water since the second launch we did with one of the rockets. But nevertheless, thank you for the points. And the orbit Kerbin mission, 75 points. Okay, yeah, well, a lot of talking again. Wow, what a lot of stuff they can come up with. Would there be another box? No. Mission completed. So, new missions. Yes, we have Moon Busts. And that will mark the end of this episode and the beginning of our next episodes. So the mission for the next episode is establish an orbit around the moon between 24 2,400 kilometers and 60 kilometers. So that should be not any big problem. And as a secondary mission, we're gonna take the spacewalking EVA, and with that we have some shopping left to do in the technical tree. And for this I will all thank you for staying in up till this far. I hope you enjoyed this episode of some kind of tutorial how to do all the missions on and around Kerbin. So up till the moon, and up till next time. Thank you and bye.